All right, so as said in class, if you can draw these shapes right here, we can draw this. All right, so we're going to head on over to AI. We're going to create a new artboard, 6 inches by 4 inches, 300 ppi, CMYK, and here we go. All right, well, there's our shapes all ready to go. Like I said, if you can draw those, we can create this. All right, so I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to start drawing this right away, and I need a line. So I'm going to go to that line segment tool. I'm going to hold down shift when I draw that line segment. So it's going to be perfect. And then I'm just going to put a stroke of, that's a little thick. Maybe 2 is fine. I'm going to keep everything black right now. Okay, if I want to move it, you can just go ahead and use the direct selection tool and go ahead and get moved. All right, now to make that bowl, we just need a rectangle. So if I go to all my shapes here, so the default would be this, and I right click. All right, there's my rectangle, and I can just go ahead and pull down a rectangle. Now I'm going to go back to yesterday's direct selection tool. I'm going to click on that first corner, which has now been activated. You can see it's been highlighted in blue. I'm going to hold down shift. I'm going to activate the next circle, and I'm going to pull them up to make a beautiful bowl. All right, I can always hold shift when you resize it so you don't lose your proportions, and there we go. And then it looks as though it has a little base on it. All right, if I zoom in here, arrange, I'll bring it to the front. You can see it has a little foot, which is just a rounded rectangle that has a stroke and a fill on it. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to draw a little rounded rectangle. Okay, and there we go. It's green. I don't know why all of a sudden it's green. You could keep it green. I'm going to just put it to black right now. It's a little chunky. I'm going to shorten it. And I can always change that size later on. Okay. When I select both of them, the align panel pops up. This little one right there will make sure that they're perfectly centered. Okay. If you want to use that. All right, so now I've got those. I'm going to drop that down. I'm going to do more with this and end up moving everything eventually, and that's fine. And then let's start with our pair. Okay, we just need a circle. We're going to go here to the ellipse tool. I'm going to hold down shift and draw 2 perfect circles. Okay, and I'm going to hold down alt, pull out another one, and I think that looks about right. Again, you could just keep these in any color, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to group. Okay, so now they're together. All right, so I've got my pear, I've got my lemon. Let's do an oval. Okay, if I don't hold down shift while I'm drawing a circle, I can get an oval. So I need one there, and then I need another one like down there. So we'll just draw another kind of oval. Okay. And we'll just rotate on the corner there. And I don't really like that. We'll go back the other way. And we'll make it a little fatter and a little wider, a little less. Okay. All right. And I'm going to rotate that. It's probably a little easier to draw this in yellow. So feel free. All right, and for whatever reason, we'll just group that. Okay, so we have our lemon, we have our pears, we need our leaves now. So we're going to go ahead and draw a perfect circle, hold down shift, and then we're going to need that direct selection tool, and we're going to activate that first one, and then we're going to activate that second one, and we're going to go up and we're going to convert them to, and I think I did this backwards, but possibly not, to angles. All right. And then I can go ahead and just squeeze it and rotate it. It doesn't matter which ones you activate, but that's now my leaf. Okay, so you can decide what size you want it. So it's just converting 2 of those anchor points into the corner anchor point, okay, and taking away those handles. So those are my leaves. And then I have a star, which is right here. To use the star tool, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click once, left click once on the artboard, and it will tell me how many points I want. That is a 4-pointed star. Okay, and there we go. So I have that done now, and I need a triangle for the inside of my orange, but let's let's do the apple. Let's go ahead and do the apple. Okay, perfect circle. Okay, direct selection tool, activate just one. All right, and just kind of have a fun time pulling that handle out. Maybe that's too much. Maybe you need just a little less. Okay, and that was my apple. And now let's do the orange, which is a semicircle. So once again, we're going to, now this, I have to remember how to do this. All right, so I have my circle and I need to get it to be a half a circle. So I'm going to click on this path and hold down shift and click on this path, and I'm going to convert those to corners, anchor points to corner. I might have done that wrong, but let's see. And then this one, I need to delete this anchor point. Oh, I didn't want it the rounded. All right, let's try again. All right, I need to click here and here. Maybe it's just this one. Hold on. Maybe this one just gets, and then maybe I delete this one. Let's see here. If I activate that one. Oh, no. I know what I did. That's what I did. Okay, this is what I did. Sorry. It just takes a little bit of me. I never did it that way. I know another way to do it. So, all right. So this anchor point, you're going to pull the handle all the way up. And this anchor point, you're going to pull the handle all the way up. And then we deleted that one. No. Let's try one more time. Maybe I made the handle down. And then this one, I put the handle down. And then, did I delete this one? Hey, I did it. All right. So that was awesome. So let's do it one more time. Hey, it takes sometimes me a little bit too. So you click on this anchor point and you put the handle all the way down. And then you click on this one and you put the handle all the way down, but not the bottom one. And then we just delete the middle one, and there we go. Hey, I needed another one anyway, but once again, you can just hold down Alt to get a copy. And then this one would be a little bit smaller. Okay. And then last but not least, we need to draw a triangle, which is right here. This, polygon tool. Click once. Make sure it has 3 sides. Go ahead. All right. And we need to add an anchor point in the middle. So we're going to add an anchor point. All right. And then we're going to use our direct selection tool. And we are going to make ourselves a pointy little arrow. And if that's too pointy, which it might be, click on it, bring it back down, and there we go. And you are ready to start building in the next and changing the colors in the next